Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon, or whatever time you're watching this. Welcome to another Cozy Hour. The game we are playing today is a game called Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. It is a choose your own adventure, multiple ending visual style game, where you essentially play as a witch. And from what I saw in the trailer, you can do tarot cards and witchy stuff and interact with characters. Now there's a content warning, so I will be reading it here, although I doubt in this hour we'll be seeing any really too much of this stuff. But the game tackles sensitive themes and content including self-harm, suicide, discrimination, gender dysphoria, depression, anxiety. There's nudity, sexual themes, crude language, and use of legal drugs. A wink on the legal, you know. But yeah, let's get into it, shall we? Just start a new game here. Hopefully the audio is not too bad, because I did do some adjusting before I started recording. So, yeah. Eternal Void, heed the words of a prisoner. I beg of you, send me a curse to break this immortal isolation. Whoops. Hear the chant of my mentor once forbid me to recite. Actually, I might turn down the volume again once we get past this. It is a little loud. Alright. Can I change it now? Oh, I can. Let's drop it down like that and that. There we are. Should be okay. Stranger to my soul, invade my body. Stranger to my soul, invade my mind. Grant me an eye to see beyond my torment. Take my pride, my sorrow, my chains. Turn them into power, wisdom, and revenge. Stranger to my soul, invade my magic. Stranger to my soul, become my faith. Oh, eyeballs. That's a beautiful song. It feels great to be awakened again. Who are you? Oh, you are weird. My name is Fortuna. I'm a witch. It might be Fortuna? Fortuna? I'm gonna say Fortuna. That sounds correct. I'm so sorry, my timer just went off. Forgive me for that. I don't know why that went off. But it did, and that's my bad. Why did you summon me? Because I'd rather lose my pride than my sanity? Sounds fun. Tell me more. I was condemned to exile by the leader of my coven. Today marks the 200th year of my millennium-long sentence. Oh wow, what did we do? And I can't take it anymore. I need your help. What do you use as a clock? Humanity's cradle, planet Earth. Oh, 200 human years. That's quite some time. I feel you. I had been in prison for 5,402 years before you summoned me. Isolation can really do a number on you. Wow, this guy seems chill as hell. Abramar. I will help you. I shall become your familiar. Thank you, Abramar. Now get comfortable. We are going to seal a contract. So sorry about that. I had to mute real quick. Here we are in our little house. I'm gonna turn on the music again because it is really loud, in my ear at least. First of all, allow me to express my gratitude. I'm really thankful that you freed me from my cosmic prison. Of course, you're welcome. Is something the matter? Not really. It's just, after all that reading I did about behemoths, I didn't expect your behavior to be so mundane. Whoa, mundane. That hurt. Oh, I mean, you're still intimidating, but I always pictured you speaking in archaic poetry or something like that. I like you. I like you so much I'm going to let you pick the terms of our contract. You will still have to pay a high price for my magic, though. I'm well aware of that, and I won't back off. Alright, let's begin your training. Tutorial time, puckers. The ceremony is 5 days long. Let me know when you're ready to begin. Right now. Haha, you're already my favorite master. The first day is the easiest one, an interview so we can get to know each other. Lesson 1, admittance. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Tell me about yourself. What is your specialty? I'm a fortune teller. Ah, one of my favorites. Would you mind doing a reading for me? I can't. As part of my sentence, Adina banished my tarot deck. Adina is the leader of my coven. Wow, you must have done something really grave to get exiled and deprived of your magic. I foretold the falling of my coven. Bleak, but how are your visions your fault? After my premonition, the coven was consumed by despair. Many witches came to me for counsel to prepare for before the end times. Adina didn't like that. She holds supreme authority in our coven, so she decided to exile me to this wandering asteroid. Our leader determined that even if all the covens must fall eventually, advertising their demise only pushes the catastrophe forward. Adina decided my power posed a greater danger to the peace inside our coven. She concluded that I had to learn to reason instead of relying exclusively on my gift. So I was sentenced to meditate for a millennium, deprived of my deck. Since I'm here, I deduce that you don't agree with your leader's judgment. She was afraid of my influence. Many of our sisters put their trust in my advice. I'm sure that hag thought I was undermining her supremacy and decided to cast me out. You sure sound sour about it. Would you like to kill her, should you have the chance? Or would you kill her, should you have the chance? No. Isolation didn't eat away your mercy yet, I see. Okay, I'll help you recover your powers. Will you get me a new tarot deck? Tarot? Pfft, no. I mean, tarot's cute, but it is too human-centric to grasp the hidden truths of the cosmos. You'll create your own deck. My own deck? I won't even know where to begin. Shh, leave the details to me. That is what these 5 days of training are for. You're going back to witch school, Fortuna. For this training, we will review the 4 basic elements of magic. Air, water, earth, and fire. Oh no. Don't worry, it'll be fun. Plus, you'll get to seal a contract with me for each of those energies. Now, get some rest. Tomorrow, we will start with the invisible energy. Air. Wow, I think first day went well. My alarm went off in the middle of it, so that was embarrassing, but you know, we're good. Lesson 2, context. I almost read that as 11. Look, if you're a longtime viewer of the channel, you know that my #1 weakness is, in fact, Roman numerals. First day of school. Are you nervous? I should have gave this guy a different voice, but we'll rock with it. To be honest, I'm just happy to be able to hear something other than my own voice. That's cool. Today we're going to talk about air. I'm going to focus on what will be useful for creating our own divination deck. Understood. Air represents the invisible, the negative space that which imbues everything. Air is the collective subconscious energy within a community, the ecosystem. Air is everything that surrounds us. Air is context. Exactly. Master your air and you will acquire unparalleled awareness. There's power in knowing one's place, even when isolated. You are one with the cosmos. Now, for the first part of our contract, we will seal our air energies together. Yes, please. As I promised, I will let you decide the nature of every seal. You just need to answer a question. But careful. Your answers will affect your fate dramatically. I'm ready. For the air seal, how do you want to be perceived? I want to be feared, I want to be adored, I want to be pitied. I want to be adored. I want to be adored. Ready for an ego trip, eh? I'm on board. Inspiring adoration will allow you to gather support from many. But be careful you don't get overthrown by your idol persona. I understand. Allow me to seal our air energies together, then. Power. Okay, we got 9 and something. That hurt. That felt good. Can't you feel the power? Virgil just slides across the screen. Yeah, I feel it, but I also felt like I was tearing apart. Well, girl, I am a behemoth after all. What did you expect? I know. I can take it. Good. Now focus on that bit of air energy we unlocked. We're going to use it to create our first card. I noticed you have a ceremonial tokonoma for witchcraft in the basement. Head over there and it'll teach you to create cards. Oh, I see. A little point and click action. The artwork is so good in this game. Like, this guy aside, he looks amazing. But just this little room is so cute. The sprite work, oh, so good. Okay, create a card. This is an arcane grimoire, the Opera House, an enchanted opera house that magnifies the emotions of anything sung inside its chamber. Energy costs 2, so I'm assuming this is my energy. Here you'll acquire magic images that can be used to craft your cards. There are 3 types. Spheres for the backgrounds, Arcana for the main figure on the card, and symbols to add some magic pizzazz to your compositions. They all cost magic energy to summon. Right now, you can only acquire air-type elements because we've only unlocked the air seal. But you can go ahead and browse the grimoire to savor your future creations. So here we go. So this is air. This is, I'm assuming, is fire. Yeah. Let's browse through these. Pleasant. So this is air. Oh, cute. When Jasmine's mentor retired, she summoned a dozen acres of enchanted grasslands inspired by a poem by the youngest witch in her coven. So I'm guessing purple is air. This is earth. Moonstone Temple. Before magical enslavement was forbidden, the long-lost coven of the Jade Sculptors tasked 7 major demons with carving a gigantic temple out of a moon. The unspeakable dimensions of the temple make the witches who study inside the halls aware of their insignificance when the universe enhances their powers through humility. This is water. During the last war before the Age of Witches, the ancients pierced these lands so deep the planet is always bleeding lava. The first witches tried to heal this dominion by covering it with... I'm recording, right? Yeah, just checking. Dominion by covering it with the tears of water deities. The waters of Yulavana Payash Yothi are forever boiling. Rituals performed using salt from these waters grant access to the most profound emotions. Another air. The road back is lethal. The road ahead is unknown. Demonic desert lands. Home of Delilah, the daggersmith witch. The white sands of this dominion are cursed. Earth sediments wake up and transform into bone demons. Delilah hunts them and uses their bodies and innards to craft ceremonial knives. So this is fire and earth. This is just water again. The Shipwreck Library. Home of the water deity that collects every letter that was never sent or every letter that was never sent or never got to its destination. Witches can purchase this lost knowledge in exchange for unedited poems or beautiful shells. These cards are sick, by the way. This is 3 fire. War is meaningless. Charred battlefield. Well, fair enough. Vicanus Majoris. That's a planet in the Imperium, I'm pretty sure. One of the largest known stars, the Forbidden Behemoth, was once imprisoned at the core of this red hypergiant. Sunset Docks. A humble wooden dock, cursed by a heartbroken witch. The legend says that anyone who parts ways with someone and sails away from this dock will never meet the one they left behind again. Home of the Coven of the Jade Sculptors, the Jade Monk Waterfalls. These giant Jade Monk statues guard the souls of every member of the clan. If you bring the heart of a deceased Jade Witch back to these waterfalls, she can be born again as a mortal, retaining her memories but not her skills. Those who are reborn must act as servants for the living witches of their coven. Man, that sucks. That would suck. Gem Skull Belt. Less than a century ago, the architect Witch Greth carved 13 skull-shaped rooms out of an asteroid belt. All connected by ivory walk bridges, the rumors say these chambers turn a witch's words into energy and allow them to communicate with extra-dimensional beings. We're almost done here. The best merchants of the galaxy in the Nomad Sky Caravan The best merchants of their galaxy. They couldn't figure out how to travel through space, so they tore away a piece of their homeland skies and took it with them. A blue nebula full of flying ships that soar the Milky Way. That's cool. Titans are said to be able to mine a planet the size of Earth in less than 50 years. Their kind is unable to hurt a soul, so they only mine asteroids or planets that are unable to sustain life. No one knows what they use the mined materials for. They're happy to share their ore if you ask them with respect on the Titan Quarry. The 100 column worship? Inside the Warhouse Nebula, there's a passage to a non-Euclidean canyon filled with 100 obsidian towers. No witch knows who erected them. If you climb onto a tower, you can see versions of yourself looking back at you from the many windows of the rest of the towers. Or are they the ones being watched? Good question. Defrenia, a city of blacksmiths built inside the skeleton of a titanic behemoth. The bone marrow of the fallen beast burns for eons, so their forges are always alight. The Red Strings Club, a cursed cocktail bar that takes the soul of whoever owns it hostage in exchange for their supernatural abilities to read into their customers' souls. Forgotten Factory. Many millennia ago, before witches cracked the cosmic code to manipulate matter, they built a factory under the crust of Venus. It was operated by iron golems and allowed many human covens to expand beyond the solar system. The magic forest inside the folds of time, only accessible by witches' familiars. The magical post office is the quickest way to send letters and parcels to one witch dominion to another. Witches favor this method of communication because there's no known way to tamper with it. Alright, so we gotta select one of these wind cards that go at the front. Cool. Let's do the Pleasant Prairie. That's a good one. Select that for 2 energy. The Seed of Knowledge. So we don't have enough energy for this one. Astral behemoth that hides behind the moon planets, which harbor underdeveloped cultures. Actually, okay. I'll read the ones I pick. How about that? Because that's a lot of reading. A happy herald, harbinger of newfound paths. Ooh, the shaman. Can't choose that one. Can't choose that one. Can't choose that one. Hello, nurse. Can't choose any of these really. Is that just a... It's a bartender, okay? I thought that was a gas station worker. Oh, interesting. Okay, let's do the Happy Herald. Harbinger of newfound paths, the Herald has been spreading occult discoveries from coven to coven since she was created by the corpse of Archwitch Kademia. That's 4 energy right there. Here we are. Ooh, we have a bunch to unlock down here. The Onyx Trumpet, Aether Wings. What is that one? Arbiter Book. Dark Matter Bow. Is there wings? Where was that? There, Onyx Trumpet now. Aether Wings. Let's select those. One of the most popular spells among beginner witches, the Aether Wings spell not only allows the user to fly, but also allows them to give wings to other beings. I mean, this makes sense, right? The person that delivers messages would have wings, surely. You can move the background and drag, rotate, or scale images around. Oh, I see. Let's kind of get this plane in there. Can we get the sun and the plane? Kinda, yeah. If we just do like... Don't worry, it won't cost you extra energy. Oh, I'm not worrying, guy. If we do that... If I do... Put your soul into it. I'm trying. And then we do this. Lower that down. There we are. Well, that doesn't help me. Can I pull it off the page? No. Can I flip it? No. Oh, I can't. If I trash this one and then... Do I have to include that one? Ah, unlucky. Okay, well, we'll bring it all the way down. Damn, I didn't really want to use that one. Or maybe, you know what we'll do? We'll trash that one. And then we'll copy this one. We'll put it down. Then we'll... nope, didn't want to do that. Then we'll rotate that one. Bada bing, bada boom. She's got some in her hand there. She's got a letter. Or maybe we do, instead of the letter, we do a scroll. Carrying a scroll in her hand. Bada bing, bada boom. And then, oh. What's this up here? Is that something? No, it's nothing. And we'll bring that up. And rotate it. Kind of shrink it down so she's holding it in that hand. Perfect. Okay, that did something. The Primeval Ballad. The meaning of the card varies depending on which element you combine. The prairie grants space for meditation. The strong avatar for justice imbued with a purpose. The Aether Wings elevates the arcana for everyone to see. A hurricane of air energy will stir luck and call for the unexpected. Meanings: leadership, purpose, justice, predestination, and luck. Nice. Air elements lean towards relationships, community, and karma. Pay attention to your studies so you can tune your divination style towards the ideas you fancy the most. It can be tricky at the beginning. The only way to master this is through experience. Cool. Ah, achievement, crafting my first card. Did you like it? It looks promising. Looks promising. Feels way more complex than tarot, but I can sense its potential. Good. We're only just getting started. It will all make more sense when you try your hand at reading them. We'll wait until you've made at least 2 cards, though. There's not a lot of predestination in shuffling a single card. Ha ha ha. I'm sorry, you must be tired. Go to bed and review the fundamentals of air. Tomorrow we will unlock your water. Thank you, Abramar. Thanks to you, Fortuna. I'll make you happy, I promise. Good night. He's not made of stardust. He can grant you power, but will not understand your heart. Essentially being like, yeah, this guy's like chill right now, but he's not. He's a behemoth, you know, he's not. Oh shit. Yo, what's up, dude? Where do you go when I'm sleeping? Oh, Fortuna, each day me cometh to teach us thee. For breatheth is the cosmos and eternal thy grief. What are you doing? Ha ha ha. I thought I could get more in character to satisfy your expectations. I'd rather focus on our studies. Oh, come on. You're not the only one excited about being able to talk to somebody after eternal imprisonment. Loosen up a bit. Oh, life familiar, what charm art are we studying today? What? Ha ha ha. Colors me, art thee well? Stop. I give up. Now, come here and teach me your magic. Phew. Even joking around doesn't stop you from being intense. Okay, focus, Abramar. Let's begin today's lesson. Second element we will unlock is water. I'm not blocking off too much of the text box, luckily. Water represents substance, meaning the hidden nature of things. Water comes in many shapes, purpose, desire, willpower. Can I just say it? Look, the font can get me mixed up a little bit. Alright, don't bully me. Water is everything that lives inside you. Water is emotion. That's good synthesis, yes. Master your water and you'll have the key to any heart and soul. There's power in empathy and self-awareness. Water's in my forte, but I understand. Yeah, I noticed that. But don't worry, I'm here to support you. What's that supposed to mean, Abramar? Mister, I have multiple eyeballs. Now, for the second part of our contract, we will seal our water energies together. Yes, please. Again, you decide the nature of our contract. Answer this question. And remember, your answers will affect your fate dramatically. I know. For the water seal, what is your innermost desire? So, we want it to be adored on the air one. Power, romance, or knowledge? Knowledge, like, went to my brain immediately, so let's go knowledge. Knowledge. Oh, knowledge. That's not a common desire. If you heard that noise in the background, that was my dog getting off my bed. But it makes sense. Enlightenment is a mighty resource for a witch. Can't wait to see what you'll make of new knowledge. Although, be careful not to stumble onto one of the cosmic truths that are better left unknown. Don't want my favorite witch to lose her mind. Now, I have a question. When will all the contracts we've been sealing become effective? Immediately. I mean, they are etched into the cosmic wheel as we speak. In time, it'll all come to you. And you'll be pretty aware of the moment they're delivered. I see. I can tell you one thing for sure. They'll come in the same order we sealed them. First, you'll get your adoration. You'll notice how people idolize you. Sometime after, you'll discover a new source of knowledge. Then, whatever we seal on your earth will happen. And finally, in the distant future, you'll pay the price we agree on the fire seal. Why do I feel like the fire seal is going to be like my body? Like my eternal soul? A price, huh? Everything you ask for will come at a price. I guess your summoning spell is forbidden for a reason, huh? Having second thoughts? No, I need this. Seal the second contract already. Brace yourself. That's my sealing noise. Ah, my bones. Woohoo! Girl, you have power. Once again, Virgil slides across the screen. I just hope this torture's worth it. It will be. Have faith. Can I make a new card now? Yes, same as yesterday. Head to the basement. Okay, I'm going. I'm on my way. He's not really even looking in through my window. He's not, like, the angle's very... I guess if I'm looking up at him, maybe it's fine. Create a card. The Opera House. Well, we don't have any air energy. So let's do... Ooh. Let's do the Shipwreck Library, home of the water deity that collects every letter that was never sent or never got to its destination. Witches can purchase this lost knowledge in exchange for unedited poems or beautiful shells. Seed of Knowledge. Okay, well, we'll do... Is there one that's like 1 air and 3 water? Mother Wolf, Mother and Children. Behemoth born from the erratic retelling of a popular fable. Every time a witch tells a story, the Seed of Knowledge absorbs the sentiments of her words. When a tale is narrated enough times, a minor behemoth will appear. Wolf Mother now wanders the cosmos, adopting orphaned magical creatures. Duchess of Solace. Hello, nurse. Witches found this door chained to the ever-expanding edges of the universe. No one's ever dared to go through it. Once a young witch looked through its keyhole and fell victim to a 7-year-long orgasm. Addicted, she went back to look again, but this time she exploded into red dust. Amazing. Oh, yeah. He used to mourn and celebrate with people from all walks of life. He knows how to look in the soul of a mortal, and he knows how to exploit it. No, this doesn't really fit with the card we chose. Exotic dancing. Very old man. Well, can't afford these. So let's do the... The door kind of fits, I guess, but I don't know. Because the card we chose is about unreceived letters. So this is like the unknown, but I feel like the... I feel like, honestly, I think the Wolf Mother does fit here. So let's select that. Well, we don't have any earth element. Bottomless jug. Constant sour because it pours the unshed tears of the dead. No. Last Trident. They say it only makes traitors bleed. There's only one. It has been lost since they used it in a trial that got Adine expelled from her former coven. Minister of Secrets. Whatever you secret you confess, the Minister of Secrets will keep anyone from spreading it. The spell will break if the eel dies. Arbiter Book. Don't have 2 for that. Swordfish Liquor. 1 glass will make you happy. 2 glasses will make you horny. 3 glasses will make you honest. Ain't that just liquor? Virtus Mirror. Virtus only shows the reflection of its owner. You can't lie while looking at it, so witches use to find out if they are fooling themselves, which happens quite often. I can imagine. Snowcat Eyes. Eyes of a cat from the Crystal Nebula dimension. If you seal the eye of a snowcat, glass doll, it'll come to life and protect you until it shatters. They're extremely fragile and extremely dangerous. Let's do the Minister of Secrets, because it's you can buy the hidden knowledge, right? So maybe it fits. I don't know. I'm kind of just rolling with what I can here. So let's move the camera. We could include the goddess, but I feel like having her stand here is better. She's, you know, very small. How do I make you smaller? Can I make you smaller? No. Let's just put her cubs all around, having a good time. Anything behind that? And we'll put the eel in the jar. And then yeah, that seems good. The coming of age. The deity in the shipwreck scrutinizes every secret. The love from the Wolf Mother is infinite. The Minister of Secrets veils the inner truths of the heart. A flood of water can unleash hidden potentials. This means mercy, wellness, communication, peace, and power. Nice. Now, come upstairs. Cat, please be careful by that. Actually, I'm just going to move you. Now, come upstairs. You're going to read the cards for me. Okay. Time for some divination. This is your area of expertise, so you guide me through this. Okay, a card reading with just 2 cards, huh? We need to test if these really work, so I'll do a reading we can confirm on the spot. I'm going to read your past. Whoa, that's bold. I like it. I'm ready. This guy's big Jack Black energy, and I feel like everyone understands. It's been a couple of centuries without my deck. I may be a bit rusty. You just enjoy it. You're among friends here. Okay, it's going to be a very simple reading. I'm going to draw a card and place it on the spot to read into your past. Here we go. Primeval Ballad. The prairie grants space for meditation, a strong avatar for justice imbued with purpose. The Aether Wings elevates the arcana for everyone to see. Hurricane of air energy will stir luck and call for the unexpected. Leadership, purpose, justice, predestination, and luck. There was a time in which you were worshipped by a coven. You've been tricked, tortured, or destroyed numerous times. You're older than this universe. Let's do that one. Get some air energy. You are older than this universe. Wow, these cards pierce deep. I wasn't expecting you to get such a revelation in your first draw. I'm proud of you. Thank you, but what does this mean? How can anyone precede the Big Bang? This is a hard one to explain through language. You know that the universe is expanding, right? Right. Well, the universe expands over something. Or should I say, over nothing. I don't know how to put this into any words you know. But basically, I existed before this universe. At some point, the universe you live in grew around me, and I was subjected to its rules. Man, that's gotta be weird. Before we are captured by a universe, behemoths live without shape, without mass, without time. Are there other universes beside this one, then? Yeah. What are they like? Unfathomable by any language or code developed within this universe's rules. Ah. Don't think too much about it, or you'll lose your mind. In any case, this extra universal nature is where my power comes from. Magic is but an extensive understanding of how reality works. Wow. I mean, that's a very cool concept, obviously, and something that doesn't abide by rules suddenly having to exist in a place very much defined by rules is it's a common, slightly common trope, but it's always very cool. Now, let's get back to your training. And I got some energy for that. Nice. Whoa, what was that? Felt an energy surge. That is your deck harvesting energy. Whenever you do a reading, you'll harvest magic akin to the card you drew. Fortune telling will be your main source of energy once we seal our pact. I see. Alright, the cards work. They work like a charm, I must say. You're a gifted fortune teller, my friend. Thank you. I really missed this. I almost forgot how exciting it is to dig into the secrets of the cosmic wheel. I'm so happy for you. And I'm so thankful, Abramar. We're just getting started. Now, get some rest. Tomorrow, we'll make another card and do some more divination. I'm having fun so far. I don't know about y'all, but I'm having a good time. This is very, very fun. Looking forward to it. Good night. Ooh, we got some more. Abramar loves you. Do you think you will ever be able to love such a being as him? I can certainly give it a shot. Lesson 3. I don't know. It's strength lesson time. Wow. Today's lesson is about Earth. This is a powerful one. Weren't the other ones powerful as well? Well, of course, but this one is pure potential. Literally, power. Virgil, once again. Okay. Glad to see you so excited. Let's begin the lesson, please. Okay, Earth. How can I sum it up? Earth represents determination, empowerment, everything that pushes you forward. Earth is grounding, support the source, but also direction of your force. Earth is your drive. Earth is strength. That's it. But bear in mind, it doesn't only refer to your own capabilities, but also the support of your allies. To master one's Earth, it is to be aware of where to look for potential, and not to be drunk on one's power. Motherly love, loyalty, sisterhood, those are all forms of Earth energy. I understand. Now, for the third part of our contract, we will seal our Earth's energy together. Lay the question on me. Remember, your answers will affect your fate dramatically. I just imagine he does the devil horns when he does, like, you know what I'm saying? For the Earth seal, what do you want to be the main source of determination? Love, support of my friends, conquest, myself, personal growth. So we wanted to be adored, and we sought knowledge. I feel like thematically it would be go to the support of my friends, because we want to be adored, right? But also, personal growth and self-realization could be fun. But we'll do the support of my friends. Love, the support of my friends. Oh, that's beautiful. Pity I'm your only prospect for friendship. Hey, I have friends. One of the reasons I summoned you is to get to meet with them again. So if your magic works as well as you boast, you'll get to see them soon enough. I hope so, otherwise activating your Earth Seal is going to be pretty lame. Even if we can't see each other, they have my back. I know it. I see. Heartwarming. Now I'll seal our Earth energies together. Get ready. Oh, the power! I love Earth contracts. I almost vomited with this one. Yes, Earth has a lot of presence. I've seen other witches puke right after sealing it. I'm one of the tough ones then. Oh, you bet you are. You have been the first one not to cry during the ceremony. Although, you still have fire to seal. That one is painful even to me. Oh no. You can do this. Only one to go. Now to the fun part. Let's make a card. Any card. Alrighty. Now we have some more energy to play with here too, so... Oh, right. Just going down. You didn't even tell me to go this time. I'm just doing it. create a deck. So we have some energy to play around with here, so maybe we try to do one of these different costs, you know? Like, let's do 100 column worship's pretty cool. Or we could just do a pure earth one like the Titan Quarry. Maybe for now we just don't toy with the multi ones. Maybe we just do an earth one just to make it simple or something. Maybe we just do... I really like this card. I want to use it. Yeah, we'll do the 100 column worship. That's like the infinite unknown almost. So maybe we do this door that made that woman crazy. Oh, I don't have enough. Oh well. Born from the imagination of mortals and extinct because their greed, dragons were known for keeping treasure and grudges. Harvest Oracle, behemoth that keeps every known seed in the universe. Witches can ask for any of these seeds under oath that they restock them after they collect the fruit. Should they fail to deliver, the eyes of that witch will turn into said seeds and the oracle will come to harvest them. Wow. Deerfolk Paladin. Guardians of the Deerfolk Witch Coven. Just like humans, male Deerfolk can't become witches. Unlike humans, male Deerfolk aren't blind to magic and they give their lives to the service of their coven. And hunt traders and all that. Let's do... What'll go best in the towers? Pilot from a Machina cult? No. Shaman, don't have enough for that anyway. Seed of Knowledge. Astral Behemoth hides behind the moon's planets underdeveloped cultures like solar system's Earth. Footsmith, we can grab this one. Let's grab it, yeah. Gold Shovel. Shovel's hollow, you can feel the energy while you dig. I can only do Earth because I only have Earth cost right now. Obsidian Sledgehammer. Bolts fixed to the earth by the Obsidian Sledgehammer are impossible to remove unless you recite. The words carved into the hammer's head, they are often used to trap demons or set up camps in the wildlands. Jade Roadkeeper's Covenant of the Jade Sculptor craft these little guardians to bless their roads. Whoever walks a path blessed by the Jade Roadkeeper will be free from thieves and predators. Tower Shield protects a warrior from their ankles to their eyes. Common piece of equipment among the Deerfolk Paladins. Iron Servant of the Forge Planet. Let's do the Jade Roadkeepers. That feels cool. Alright, so we have this frickin' crab god. Let's move the card down here. Maybe we just would do this. It's like a tail. And then we'll do crab, copy, we'll flip it. Just go full crab mode. Crab mode. So it's like the Jade Roadkeeper is protecting you from this thing, maybe. I don't know. Do I look like a witch to you? Don't answer that question. Alrighty. And we'll do the hooves, I suppose. We'll copy and flip it. We'll bring it all the way down. And then this thing will put it behind the crabs. Yeah, it seems good. Alrighty. Stone Tablets, card legend. Consciousness is that of the many selves. They channel the power trip. The little jade statue watches over the Kiernet. Excessive earth energy can lead to immobility, determination, rightfulness, guardian, ego, indifference, and stagnation. So yeah, I kind of got it. Like the little jade statue watches over the Kiernet, essentially like watches over you. I think it makes sense in my head. Nicely done. Come upstairs and do a reading for me, would you? This is going wonderfully. Check my recording, make sure it's still recording. Alright, and we're still good. Boom. Okay, we have 3 cards now. Any ideas on what to read next? I'm gonna read your desire. I want to find out what your true intentions are. You want to expose your teacher? You'll give me no quarter, huh? I'm game, do your worst. I need to know for the sake of our relationship. This card again? Oh, I don't want this. Can I get a different one? Alright, whatever. You'd like to be almighty again, greater than this universe. You're resentful, but you don't seek vengeance, you seek acceptance. You'd like to be summoned more often, you want more witches to desire you. I think you aren't, I think it's this one. You aren't resentful, but you don't seek vengeance, you seek acceptance. Oh wow. Even I didn't know that. I mean, I'm well aware of that I'm resentful, but I've been gravely mistreated for eons. But I didn't stop to think that the cure for the resentment could be forgiveness. I don't think anyone can enjoy a happy existence being public enemy number 1. Makes sense that you should look for redemption. Hey, hold on a second. I didn't say I should redeem myself. I did nothing wrong. The witches who abused my power are the bad ones in this story. I never forced anyone to seal a contract with me. You talk like an arms dealer. I suggest you stop being judgmental. Start thinking about how to put my powers to good use so I can clean up my portfolio. We'll see. Got some points for that. I think I'm going to draw another card. Oh, what for? You're a quite difficult character to read. Just can't tell what your deal is. In addition to your desire, I need to ask, why do you behave like this? What do you mean by this? Shh, let the card speak. Crab. Stone tablets. Conscious of the many selves, it can channel a power trip. The little jade statue watches over the cure net. Excessive earth energy can lead to immobility. You feel the need to make your superiority clear, or you try to hide your depression. I don't think it could be that. I mean, he was locked away for 5,000 years, so maybe it is that. You try to hide your depression. I'm depressed? How could I be depressed? You don't even know what you're talking about. Are the cards wrong then? The deck is foolproof, but there's always human error. Well, I don't feel this card is wrong. I'm not human, I'm a witch. You may be the almighty behemoth, but I'm the fortune teller here, and you're my Kiernet. When this happens, it usually doesn't mean that I am wrong, but the Kiernet can't accept the reading. Come on, I'm older than time, I would know better. Lonely? Maybe. Frustrated? Resentful? For sure. But depressed? That's a human thing. I've never known a behemoth that's been depressed. Abramar, listen. It's okay, I can help you. I'm the one helping you here. Yes, and I'm grateful. But if you ever need to talk, I'll be happy to listen. You're not alone anymore. Wow, this witch. You'll feel better, I promise. Sure. Nice, and we got some energy for that. You went in for the kill with this reading, didn't you? That's my divination style. If we don't dig into the intense stuff, we might as well just have a normal conversation. You're absolutely right. I can see I won't get bored with you. What now? I'm the one that needs some rest after today's session. Go and review what we've studied so far and get ready for tomorrow's lesson. Fire's the last seal. That's the most trying of the energies. Very well. Grab. Were you the leader of your coven? How would you punish someone for having summoned Abramar? Or were you the leader of your coven? How would you punish someone for having summoned Abramar? Would exile suffice? Would you be able to forgive something like this? Or maybe you would think it's worthy of death. I mean, he seems like a chill guy. I'm gonna keep it $1.50 with you. Lesson 5, conflict. We are approaching the hour mark here, so we'll probably finish up the fire stuff and that stuff, and then we'll probably call the video there. But I'm down to play this more. Are you ready? Yeah. How have you found the ceremony so far? Do you want to review any elements before continuing? I don't think so. it was pretty basic stuff. Understood. What's the matter? You're not as chipper as usual. Yes, I'm sorry. Fire is usually my favorite lesson, and it marks the final step before our contract becomes effective, which I'm looking forward to. But I have a bad feeling about this. That's odd. Based on your act and all so far, I thought you enjoyed the threat of dire consequences. Oh, of course I do. That kind of adrenaline is my favorite thing in the cosmos. What is it then? Look, you're right. I better stop dwelling on silly worries and focus on our training. I'm just moody for some reason. It's not silly. What do you say we look into it with our cards after we finish today's session? That might be a good idea. That's one of the perks of being summoned by a fortune teller. Ha ha ha, so true. You're on. It'll be a good challenge as the final test for this new deck. That's the Abramar I know. I need you sharp for the final lesson. Fire it is then. This element is usually feared by most and yet yearned by those with ill will. So, air is potential, water is emotion, earth is power, and then fire is some. Fire is more versatile than most magic practitioners think it is. Fire represents adversity, battle, everything that is against you. Fire is challenge, intimidation, the fuel of every battle. Fire is your wrath. Fire is conflict. Exactly. But just don't dwell on the negative aspects of that definition. Conflict also means growth. The only time fire is bad is when you're on the losing side. And even in defeat, there's a great deal of growth. We are the living example of that. Master your fire and you'll conquer anything the cosmos throws at you. To tell you the truth, I'm more intimidated by water. I'm actually quite fond of fire. Maybe that's why we get along so well. Now, the final contract. The answer will affect your fate profoundly. Whoa, that's not dramatically. For fire magic, what will you sacrifice to access your magic? My immortality, the coven, the life of whoever I love the most? I knew it was going to be something like this. What will you sacrifice to access my magic? Immortality, the coven, life of whoever I love the most. Oh boy. So I want to be adored, and I quest for knowledge, and I want the love and support of my friends. So I don't think I want to do the life of whoever I love the most. It's my immortality or the coven. I don't want to. I said I didn't want to kill the coven, or kill Adema at least. But what does he mean by sacrifice? Is it just I can't join the coven? Abramar doesn't seem like a murderer, but he is forbidden for a reason. I don't really want to give him my immortality, because that's kind of cool. I think we give up the coven. The coven. Wow, that is brutal. Why? Does it mean they all die? They could just disband, right? Yes, or they could be absorbed by a more powerful coven. Or they could all fuse into a single all-too-powerful witch. I've seen it happen before. There are many possibilities, but still, to use everyone you know as payment is wild. Do you want to reconsider? Oh boy. You know what? No, final answer. Lock it in. No, that's my final answer. As you wish. I will etch your decision in the cosmic wheel and pray it doesn't break you apart when the time comes to pay the price. Brace yourself. Can't breathe. The pain, it burns. It's breaking my atoms apart. I love it. Help me. Fortuna? Uh-oh. Am I dead? Ah. Huh. Hello. Oh, I'm so pretty. Yo, witch spotted. No relation. Slight relation. Coin. Old lady. Goat man. Cutie. 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 Whoa. This intro's sick as hell. Oh. Num. I completed a ceremony, apparently. Fortuna, wake up. Chapter 1. Sure, that's a word. Let's get through this convo and then I'll call it there. There's a little birdie here. What happened? Sorry, I had to wake you up. You've been asleep for a couple of days. You dropped dead after we sealed the fire contract. I thought it might be too much, so I let you rest. I feel dizzy. I had the weirdest dreams. Oh yeah? What about? Can't remember, but it felt premonitory? I feel bad for waking you up, but you have some business to attend to. What do you mean? Look at the window. You've got a visitor. That falcon. That's a familiar from an arbiter. What's an arbiter? The Arbitrator's office is an organism composed of former witches, unaffiliated with any coven, and ensures no witches operating outside the laws of the magical pact. They also rule over conflicts between different covens and rarely interfere with internal affairs. It was founded about 4,000 years ago, so it makes sense you don't know then. Yeah, it happened during my slumber. Why were they created? Well, both the Arbiters and the Magical Pact were created after an especially bloody witch war that ended with our coven burning 87 witches inside of a white star. Brutal. To avoid future atrocities, some witches vowed to stop using magic and focus exclusively on keeping the peace. In the beginning, it was a group of devotees who wanted to avoid tragedy, but nowadays it's mainly composed of outcasts that have to serve the Arbitrage office as a lifelong punishment. Wow, things have gotten a lot bleaker since I was last put to sleep. That's all happened before my time. I'm more afraid of having witch wars than witch cops. And what do you think of the Arbiter wants? Or what do you think he wants? Maybe they noticed I summoned you. That's impossible. My arts are untraceable. And there's only one way to find out. Let's invite her over. Sure, I'll make myself invisible whenever you get a visit. Also, you have some energy pooled from sealing the fire contract in case you want to expand your deck before inviting the Arbiter over. Oh, okay. Plus, I still owe you a reading, right? Don't worry about it. There will be time for that. Okay, but you're not off the hook. We'll look into what worries you eventually. As if I could escape you. Alright, well, let's make that card and then we'll call it there. Because it has been an hour, but I am willing to play this more because it's very fun. So if you want me to play it more, let me know in the comment below. Alright, let's create a card here. So we have a lot of stats to do. Magical systems from which dare temper with time. The quicksand absorbs the bodies and turns their souls into heat. Demonic desert lands, home of Delilah, Daggersmith Witch. White Saints of the minions are cursed. Earth Sediment wakes up and transforms into bone demons. Delilah hunts them and uses their bodies and innards to craft ceremonial knives. War is meaningless on a charred battlefield. I kind of want to select war is meaningless. Goddess in love with the sidereal snake, an ever-burning passion that shatters the fabric of the void. Shaman, the pilot from the Machina cult, erected these steel golems according to the instructions detailed in the scriptures that the Beldam Automata handed her coven after returning from a 70-year-long trip into a black hole. The Gold Blower, Duchess of Solace, Purge of the Heretic. Although humanity has a long history for witch burning, they have never managed to burn a real witch. Kind of want to do the Purge of the Heretic. No affiliation to Warhammer, but slightly. Let's do Purge the Heretic. Golden Shovel, no. Asteroid bodies distant when asteroid is born is written in the core. When it will crash, they bring fire and change. Unnatural crimson ruby candle lamp. Enlighten the dark paths of the mind. They shed light over hidden courage, but also rage. Onyx trumpet, blatant way to denounce your will and desire. This instrument has many detractors, but no one is able to ignore its sentiment. Obsidian's fire whip, the Dominus. Popular tool among witch summoners to tame fire elementals. Spirits do not submit because of the pain, but because of the pleasure. Igniting saber. Blades made out of demon bones that can light on fire if you whisper the name of the beast they came from. This is very on the nose. Arbiter book. What was that one? Blue light torch. Inevitable 3. Summonable flock of legendary prey delivers that can deliver any message. Hunt any fugitive and steal any trinket. Tower shield. Swordfish liqueur. Hunter witch rifle. Witches that specialize in hunting. Iron Golem. Let's do the... I feel like the Saber is very on the nose, but also, like, the Inevitable 3 seems pretty cool. Kind of want to do... Oh, man. Igniting Saber and Inevitable 3 are two good options. Or the... Yeah, that is Inevitable. It's not a V. I got tricked. Okay, let's do... Ooh. Let's do Igniting Saber. Really just lean into the fire here. So let's go like here. We'll put this lady on there. Bring it forward, bring up Defia. Can I get this like sword to like lean against this post maybe? Almost. That kind of works. And then we will let's really get the fire in there. There we are. She's burning. She's burning. Here we are. Down. Can't get that down one. Oh yeah, there we are. Perfect. Actually, we'll get the sword in frame. We'll have it lean maybe like right there. That kind of looks like it's leaning. We'll pretend it works. Yeah, that was the best spot right there, honestly. Right there. Or maybe... No, right there's good. Keeps the castle in the thing, and bada bing, a bada boom. Genocide. War distorts all feelings, setting what scares you on fire. The saber channels wrath. Overstimulated fire energy becomes a cleansing power, death, and rebirth. Judgment, test, rivalry, tragedy, change, and rebirth. Nice. Let's browse our deck here. So we got Stone Tablets, Genocide, Coming of Age, and Primeval Ballad. Amazing. Alrighty, but that is going to be it for this iteration of the Cozy Hour. If you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, or don't. I'm not your mother, but you better have brushed your teeth. Now have a good one. Bye-bye.